What do you like about your job?
I like that I'm able to help people out, especially when they're in times of crisis or just not able to handle what's going on in their lives. I give them tools.
Very nice. What made you decide to be a psychologist?
Well, I had always been interested in the field. Originally, I taught dance for years, and so you kind of deal with a lot of people, and especially in growing up. And when I first started college, you have to take psychology for your basic courses, and I really got into them and started taking more and more, and kind of all fell into place.
Awesome. As far as education and experience goes, what were the steps you had to take to get there?
So I first had to get my bachelor's in psychology, and then I moved forward and got my master's. I believe to be able to do effective counseling, you should have your master's at least. Plus, you've got licensing that you have to do through the state, and other training aspects. I work with several people in our office. We all share a big office, and so we get together weekly for meetings and stuff to help each other out.
Awesome. And was there a life-changing moment where you knew that this was the career path for you?
I would have to say it was when I was working at a 24-hour veterinary ER, and I was just starting my bachelor's degree, and having to work with people that deal with others that are in crisis 24/7. And I felt like I couldn't give them as much as they deserved.
And was there an obstacle that happened that kind of interfered with where you are now?
I had, during my bachelor's program at the end, I had a lot of issues happening with family and with computers breaking and my paper disappearing, and it was all this kind of stuff that was very stressful, and I could have just let it all go and just said, forget it, but I decided that I wasn't going to just let those things hinder my future.
And is this field competitive?
Well, I would say no. I don't think it's competitive, like the way that, sports or news anchors or stuff like that, where they're having to compete to get spots, because a lot of people are opening their own practices. So I don't feel there's a competition aspect to it.
Great. Thank you very much for your time. It was awesome getting to know you.
You're more than welcome. Come back and ask more questions anytime.